Okay, wow, my throat is a little dry, but that is okay because today we're going to be talking about media genesis theory. Many of you might not know this, but I'm actually an ex philosopher. I've been doing a lot of theory crafting since becoming an ex philosopher. I know it sounds crazy. Usually you do like the theory crafting when you're like a certified philosopher, but like I did online like afterwards, just because like I had to like post philosophical clarity, if you know what I mean. All right. So today we have a video of, is this me? Oh, okay. Wow. This is me. Um yeah, I opened the fork. Yeah. I think I got orange chicken from like this Asian place near campus. That's cool. Yeah, that looks good though. Okay. Let me get to the theory. Okay, so many of you might know about media convergence theory. Basically, that theory focuses on how the merging of information and communication technologies, computer networks, and media content. Okay, I completely just I just misread the thing. It highlights how traditionally separate. Okay, I'm not reading all of this. Okay, basically, yada yada. Um, basically, different media forms are converging towards like how to be accessible through like a single device. So like your phone, you can access the news, the radio, you can watch movies on it, you can look at social media. That's media convergence theory. My theory is called postmodern media merging theory, or PMMM, P triple M, P3M. I'm gonna call it P3M because that sounds better. But just to say it one more time fully, postmodern media merging theory. Okay, and I theorize that all media is approaching an optimal form. And you might be like, bro, that sounds exactly like media convergence theory. And you're wrong. You're completely wrong. I'm actually offended you would even consider you being right in any way, shape, or form. It's disgusting. What am I looking at? Yeah, that chicken looks like really good though. Like, I wish I could get some right now, but it's like 10:30 p.m. Yeah, that's some good chicken. Not gonna lie to you. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So this is how media is transforming over the years. Okay, that's my notes. I wasn't actually supposed to say that. Media has like transformed a lot over the years. We've come a long way since Tumblr. Now we have Reddit. JK. But along that same vein, we kind of went from like print media like books, newspapers, to television, to film, to the internet, now to social media. And I feel like through each step of that process, media convergence theory was at play. But I think there's a greater shift towards a more optimal form of media. And that's like what we're seeing now. Because you went from print, which was inefficient, because like it wasn't really good on like a mass scale. And now we're at social media, which is like everyone has a cell phone. If I'm just if Trump died right now, everyone would know within like an hour. The entire world would know within an hour. Maybe even sooner than that. You feel me? But an hour, because some people might be sleeping and they wake up and check their phone and like, well, Trump just died. That's crazy. But then it's like, okay, so media has transformed that much over the years. What makes this theory prevalent now? And it's that media has like, it's been like further, like the gap between how optimized we are getting to our forms of media is insane. Because now, since the pandemic, we have short form media. And that existed a little bit with like Vine and Musically, but those were inherently like very limited. Vine was only like a 6-second video limit. you couldn't like really talk about anything in 6 seconds. All you could do is like say something funny, do something funny. Musically was very music oriented. It was just lip syncing and people doing dances. And then TikTok came out. People slept on TikTok at first because it was just a Musically clone. But then the pandemic hit. Everyone was at home making TikToks. TikTok blew up. And now we see every media company trying to copy TikTok. Every one of them is trying to copy TikTok. Like, no funny business. They all trying to copy TikTok for real. Like, Instagram released reels, YouTube released shorts. Um, every like news channels are making like short form videos to get our news. Right? We got news channels have TikTok, Instagram accounts. People's main way of getting the news is actually like going on TikTok now. News journals are dead. News journal websites, newspaper, print media is basically dead and is in favor for the optimal form of short form media, which is easily accessible and it catches your attention very easily. Now you might be wondering, how is this even possible, right? How could we optimize media to such extent? What's the point? And the point is capitalism. By having such an optimized form of media, it's even more profitable. Because when media like first came out, when the first medieval caveman tablet came out, I bet you there was someone thinking, how could I get more resources? How could I get more food from this? Obviously that wasn't like that, because back then they probably were more like akin to like a socialist system. But oh, I finished. Damn, 6 minutes? Couldn't even wait. Wow, okay. Wow, he really just ate that fast. Wow. Just sitting there too, trying to like process. Just ate all that in 6 minutes. So what you? Oh, okay. Oh wow, that's all. Well, I'm not done talking, so I'm gonna keep this brief. Basically, capitalism. We're pushing towards this short form media because it's the most profitable form of media. That's really it. It really is just like the most profitable, and that would literally only happen under capitalism, because only under capitalism value is only found in money. So if something produces more money, it is more valuable and hence gets reproduced. I really don't have to explain capitalism to you guys. You guys probably know how this works. So then the main question is, what will the future look like with this P3M theory? All right, I just remember the name of it. I mean, basically, people would only engage in like dopamine producing media. You feel me? People are only gonna scroll. News headlines are gonna be even more bombastic and outlandish, just so people get clicks. People probably aren't gonna watch films anymore. Films are either gonna be like films die out, or in response to short form media, films just get even longer, and that's like the counterculture movement for that one. But definitely, like in terms of news, I know at least for news, it's gonna just keep getting shorter. The headlines are gonna get worse because they're not gonna be about anything at all. It's gonna be worse for politics because a lot of people, they're only gonna be informed through those short form, eye-catching headlines. So they're not actually gonna be informed on anything, and it'll be making us easier to be controlled by the upper classes, but who cares about that? And all the media is probably going to be like owned by the same 5 companies. Like right now, Meta owns Instagram, Facebook, Facebook Marketplace. I think WhatsApp too. Don't quote me on that. Tesla basically owns X. I don't know what company that's under. Maybe does Elon just like straight up own it? I don't know. There's that in the tech field. Then you have YouTube, Alphabet Inc., Google, all that stuff. maybe we can get Unilever in there. I want to see them enter the short form media sphere. Obviously, we got ByteDance, but I don't know, when all these old people in like Congress die, maybe ByteDance will have like more prevalence or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that was. Oh, that's all my notes I have. All right, cool.